Okay, so I didn't want to have to make this video, and I know you guys are going to be saying it's a YouTuber banlist reaction video. Of course you had to make this video. Well, kind of, but also not kind of. This is going to be a little bit of different of a reaction. So over here on the screen, I'm probably just going to put a big picture of what the ban list looks like, and I'm just going to talk to you guys for a little bit. Now, if I'm being 100% honest with you, this is a ban list that everybody wanted. This is the ban list that everybody talked about, and Konami did nothing wrong with this ban list. Now, I know the only one thing that you guys might be wondering is like, okay, VFD or Calamities is not on the ban list, and that's the one thing they're missing, I guess you could say. And that's fine. If you guys want to criticize them on the VFD, that's perfectly fine. But this exact ban list is what every YouTuber, from Farfa to Team Sam to me to Simo to literally every single YouTuber has said this pretty much exact same ban list. Now, again, I'm just going to go raw when I talk here. It's going to be me just kind of ranting to you guys a little bit more. But I really wanted to bring this up, and I really wanted to talk about this because I think it's important, right? And I think what's important is the fact that people, when they get what they want, they're just not satisfied, right? And what I mean by that is a lot of people are like, oh, this ban list is really underwhelming. It doesn't really change up the format. And that's true. Can I be honest with you? Even with these hits, I don't think the format changes too much. Now, Link Ross, maybe a little bit. And then without the Buster Dragon Link is a little bit weaker, I guess you could say. But I mean, you can still full Dragon Link combo. You just don't get the Buster Lock anymore. And there's probably other decent options with Union Carrier, to be honest with you. Now, is it going to be as problematic as the Buster Lock? Probably not, but I just want to say, like, yo, Link Ross, Buster Dragon, you got Smoke Grenade is banned, right? What else got hit? Or something came off the ban list. The ABC Totally Awesome came off, Seer Graph came off the list, right? So I think it's actually a really good ban list overall. We got back what we all said we wanted back, and Konami gave it to us. We got rid of what Konami wanted to get rid of, aka what we wanted to get rid of. So Konami gave us what we wanted to get rid of. And then, like, that's all there is to it. So it's weird when I see people act surprised that, like, oh my god, there's a, like, of course, like, what are you surprised about? This is the same ban list that every single person on YouTube, whether you're on YouTube actually or not, said this exact same ban list. Link Ross, Smoke Grenade. People either said Link Ross or Hulk or Metal Marcher, like that little like needle fiber package. One of those cards were gonna get hit, and then you got the Smoke Grenade, so no hand loops. You got the Buster Lock, so no Buster Lock, or Buster Dragon, I should say, so no Buster Lock. And yeah, True King's Return came back to 2. I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool for true Draco players. But all I'm trying to say here is, like, man, like, this is the exact ban list that we wanted as players. Everyone talked about it. And so I don't know why I see people doing two things. I see people complaining about it, which is kind of weird to me. I'm like, why would you complain about something that you literally asked for? Like, when I say they gave us exactly what we asked for on a ban list. There's nothing that they didn't do. Like, okay, sure, the VFD thing, again, it can come down to that. But again, I have a theory as to why they didn't hit VFD. And my theory is pretty much that Virtual World just came out. Why would they want to hit VFD, right? Now, they could bring it back Italy to 2. Like, they could have done that as well. So there's kind of different ways they could have gone about it. Maybe hit VFD to 1. But, like, even VFD to 1 makes no sense because VFD at 1 is a win condition, right? They make double VFD in their combo sometimes, and that's just kind of like cherry on top kind of thing. But they don't have to make double VFD. They can just sit on 1 VFD. Like, there's other ways you can play the deck, right? So it's just kind of one of those things where I was thinking about it, and I was like, man, like, I don't know why people are complaining about this ban list. I don't know why people are either saying that this ban list wasn't enough, and they're like, oh my god, look, it's a new format. Like, of course it's not a new format. The decks now are going to be the decks for the next few formats. I'm going to be completely honest with you. In my opinion, there's not going to be a real meta-changing format, or a meta-changing ban list, I should say, until this whole COVID thing is over. Konami just wants to sell their product, and that's not a problem. Like, if they want to do that, that's perfectly fine. It's actually a good thing that they want to do that, right? It keeps the game going, it keeps the game flowing. But the thing is, if everyone's just gonna complain about a ban list that they asked for, like, that's just weird to me. I don't know if I like that, to be honest with you. And I tweeted it too, and I said, I'm like, man, if I see a YouTuber act surprised on a reaction video, I'm just gonna be like, what? Why are you surprised? Because everyone said the same thing. Everyone called it. Everyone said this is what was gonna happen, and this is what they wanted to happen. And you can't blame Konami, because Konami is gonna take a lot of heat for this, and like, they just did what you asked them to do. Like, that's exactly what it was. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of ranting at this point. To be honest with you, I just finished an exam. That's why I'm kind of like dressed and I still got my bag and stuff. Like, I literally just finished my exam. I walked home and I was like, man, I saw the ban list and I was kind of like, what's surprising about this? This is exactly what we asked for, and people are just complaining. And I saw people on Twitter complaining too. And no offense, like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it's kind of just one of those things where it's exactly what people asked for, right? If you wanted Buster Dragon gone and Smoke Grenade gone, Konami gives that to you, and you're like, whoa, bro, like the format hasn't changed at all. Of course, like they gave us what you asked for, and they can't completely change a format when there is no real format. To be completely honest with you, like no matter how many remote duels there are, PPGs, LCS, whatever you guys want to do, there's not a real format. People are just playing whatever they want. There's so many decks available right now because Konami doesn't really want to hit anything. What's the point of hitting decks? Like if they really wanted to make a ban list to change the format, they would address a lot more things. Because Buster Dragon doesn't address a format, it addresses a deck. Right? And it doesn't even address a deck because Dragon Link can play without Buster Dragon. So that's the thing. I'm just kind of like, man, all these cards that are getting hit are very small hits. Now, if they wanted to make a big change, they'd bring like E-Telly back to 3. Seer and Graph, again, Seer and Graph back to 3 is kind of cool. Gives BA players, gives PK BA players a really cool option to play. I think Seer and Graph are the only BA monsters you're really going to play now in decks. Maybe a Farfa. I don't even know if you're going to play Skarm anymore because you have Seer and Graph back at 3. So Skarm was really good to search them, but it's again, you're not really... You might play one Skarm, depending on how heavy of a BA package you're playing in your deck. But point is, it's like Konami did what we asked them to do. It's exactly, if you guys look back at my ban list at least, I don't want to talk to other YouTubers, even though I've seen most of them and they mostly said the same thing. If you guys look back at my ban list prediction video, I said, you know, that Metal Marcher, Link Ross, or Hulk was going to get hit. My guess was going to be Metal Marcher, funny enough, because I was like, man, well, you can still abuse Metal Marcher in other ways, and Link Ross is kind of fun for those rogue decks, so maybe they might not hit Link Ross. I can't speak English. They might not hit the Link Ross, but yeah, I mean, they hit it, and that's fine with me, because I knew one of those things in the package was going to get hit. So it's kind of one of those things where if you guys look back at my ban list, outside of a few, like, what would you call it, unique takes or personal takes, the ban list is exactly what we asked for. We asked for a couple of those cards banned. All 3 of the cards that are actually banned now are also all the cards that we asked for them to get banned. There was nothing limited, I don't think, if I just recall. There was nothing limited on this ban list. You guys are going to see it on the screen, so if there was, my bad. But there was nothing limited that I don't think. Semi-limited was True King's Return back to 2. I think that's cool. And then unlimited was exactly what everyone said. ABC, totally awesome. Seer Graph, and one of those Avishki monsters, whatever it is. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just talking right now, but I just wanted to say that, like, I don't know why people are complaining. I don't think people should be surprised. I don't think people should be like, oh, this is such a bad ban list, or blame Konami for anything, because Konami did exactly what you guys wanted them to do. They did exactly what I wanted them to do. So it comes down to like, hey, man, they listen to us. If you think about it, this is a really good sign, right? Even though you guys might be saying, okay, it didn't change the format, but it's like, this is a really good sign. Konami heard what we said as a community. Now, keep in mind, me as a YouTuber, right? When I say these things and I make ban list predictions, a lot of these predictions come from what people tell me, right? So if I have a Discord chat, which, by the way, check out the Discord, but if I'm in Discord and people are talking about, oh, this card should get hit, or I don't like this card, or there's different reasons why, I'm hearing a lot of opinions. So based on all those opinions, and then based off of my knowledge in the game, I kind of put those together to see what a good ban list would look like. Now, logically, getting the Buster Dragon gone, getting the Smoke Grenade gone made sense. That's what we asked for, and that's what we got. And again, that's why I'm saying we should take this as a good sign, because in the future, if we find something just stupid, Konami might get rid of it if we just say like, hey man, this is not fair, we don't want to use this as a player base. And then Konami might be like, all right, we don't want a player base to be upset. So boom, we'll get rid of it, right? It's not like fucking Engage. I just swore, I don't know if YouTube, don't demonetize me. But I was gonna say, it's not like Engage, which was around for 2 years. They gave him Pot of Greed, but instead of drawing 2, you search 1. And then everyone was like, bro, it's Striker, Striker, Striker. And Konami's like, hey, we don't wanna hit Engage, we wanna hit multi-roll. Striker's still the best deck. Oh, well, if we hit Widow Anchor, Striker's still the best. It literally wasn't until they hit Engage to 0 that Striker didn't do anything. And even then, I think Striker got a few tops. I don't know, bro. That's just, I don't know. That's just all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say, like, yo, guys, be happy with this list. I would say be happy with this list. Just outside of the list itself, Konami's finally listening to us. It's a really good thing on their end. I appreciate it from Konami. I appreciate what they're doing. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys. By the way, TCGplayer link in the description below. Yes, your boy's a TCGplayer affiliate now. I was going to announce it in tomorrow's video, but because of the ban list, I might as well announce it now. Yeah, that's all I really got to say. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I know I kind of went on a rant, so don't dislike this video. Please like the video, I guess. I didn't say all this at the beginning, but yeah, you should check out the links in the description. All my social medias are there. Discord is popping, so check out the Discord. I actually just updated the Discord, so there's a bunch of cool stuff on the Discord. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I got to say. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, and Spanko signing out. Peace. Oh, and by the way, I know the video technically ended, but let me just, okay, there we go. I know the video technically ended, but miscellaneous is still at 3, which I called, by the way. Until I told you it wasn't going to get hit. Miscellaneous at 3, buddy. Dino all the way.